Well, we are in July, so we get the opportunity to go back and see what happened in June and what that means for our real estate market here in Cartersville and Bartow County. And really, it's just like I've been saying, it's kind of like this sludge. It's just slow moving. So inventory, so we've got 264 listings. That is 33% over last year and 11% over last month. So that means there's just a lot of houses for sale right now. And really, there's two big key data points out of this that we're going to look at. First of all, the listing price is $397. So that listing price has continued to come down just a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking about very, very little, but it's ticking down. And the days on market, they're up. They're up 61% year over year. So on average, it's taking about 42 days if you're at that median price range that's selling. So what is the median price range? So we talked about the median listing price is $397, but the median sales price is $336. So if you're right there at that 336, then yeah, it's taking about 30 to 45 days to go under contract. If you're below that median, it's going to go a little bit faster. If you're above it, it's going to go a little bit slower. And that median sales price has come down a little bit more. Not a lot, just a couple $1,000s. But when you're trying to sell your house, that's not what you always want to hear. Now, is there an upside to this? Yeah, houses are still selling. We had plenty of closings last month. We had some sellers that were really happy. We have houses that are scheduled to close in July, August, September, and October. So those are already on the books. So we can see houses moving. We're still struggling. If you're a resale house, that means it's a house that's been lived in. Your biggest competition is new construction, and that is really what is driving that longer days on market, is because new construction is hard to compete with because they buy down the rates, they offer such great incentives. But if you're a buyer, all this extra inventory has been great because you finally have choices. The other thing is interest rates have finally kind of settled. We're not seeing them go up or down. They've ticked down just a little bit, and every little bit helps, but we're not expecting anything up or down significant enough to make people get off the sidelines. So how are sales? So what we're seeing right now is they're down 4% year over year. Now, that's different. So from May to June, we saw a big difference. In May, 81 houses closed in Cartersville, and in June, only 68 closed. So that you feel that. You feel that. Now, I will tell you that a lot of that could be vacations and things like that. We're seeing a lot more showings on our listings right now. So if we're getting showings, that means buyers are getting out there and looking. So hopefully that will definitely help. And all of Bartow County, there was 104 sales. So 104 people sold their house. So that's a good thing. So hopefully this just kind of gives you a little bit of insight into what's happening. And I know I say this every video, is there's three things that matter. First of all, there is your pricing. Look, if the pricing's not compelling, we're not seeing the buyers walk through the front door. The days of where buyers would just go and look, it is kind of different. They have to believe that what they're seeing online matches the price that they're seeing online for them to even walk through the door. The other thing is marketing. I believe that marketing is the best thing that you can do for your house, getting it out in front of as many people as you can in different ways. And then third is the condition. So when people walk through the door, what do they experience? Is it clean? Is it upkept? Those kind of things. So two of those you control, one of those I control. And that's why it's a partnership. So if you have any questions on this, definitely reach back out. I'd love to talk to you, and hopefully you enjoyed this market update.